What it do, and how are you? Partynerdz Retro is live and full effect. It is your boy, Ralphie. You got Haas, and just disappearing from the, what's Jorge? Was Jorge at Bax's crib?
Yeah, they're still handling the contract negotiations.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's the contract negotiations. Once again, for those that haven't realized yet, Jorge has taken over Fax's establishment. Their central air that's happening over there. Would you open one of his comics? Just asking for a friend.
What happened?
Would you open one of his comics? Just
Yes.
asking for a friend.
Here we go. Here's the comic right here.
But yeah, man, what it do is another week with you guys, and yeah, man, we just kind of have a nice little set of stuff that we'll be talking about today. But more importantly, how are you? How are you? How's everything in your world?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, all right, dude. You know that's good. Just all right. Just okay and stuff like that. Because for those that don't know, I've been making sure that I'm preparing a speech. For those that haven't heard, we've been nominated. We got nominated, you guys. So, did you know about this? Did y'all know about this? Did anybody know about this? Because I know about this, and I've been preparing a speech just in case we win.
Okay.
And it starts with "To whom it may concern," and that's all I've gotten so far.
All right. Glad you're ahead of it.
Well, first, it's better to be prepared than to not be prepared at all. And I figured to have a speech prepared is only right. It's only right in my fashion. I don't, are you gonna say speech?
No, I'm not. I'm just say thank you. And there you go.
Are you not ready for, like, is it just writing? Like, what do you need, like a speech coach? Like, what is it? Like,
No,
maybe
I don't think we ever needed a speech.
You don't think so?
No, it's thank you.
I think it kind of validated in this particular moment. Like, just what?
Because
it's not.
You go ahead and you go ahead and work on that.
So
I'll just nod my head.
Is it gonna be like a joint? Do you want me to do it like as a joint for all of
No,
us?
I want you to do it the way you want to do it, as long as you're doing it.
Oh no, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah, but you're doing it. All right, yeah. Then you do whatever you want, pal.
I'm going full throttle with this.
All right,
full throttle with this.
Not going to stop you.
Anyway, what's going on, Mark? What's going on, Doc? Yep, R.I.P. Nightcrawler. And Mark, yes, it is week 3 without facts. I don't know what's going on with this contract. They haven't kept us in the loop at all. But
Let's just hope he gets it.
Yeah, let's just kind of hope. But go ahead, man. What's on your chest? Thoughts on Marvel?
Oh, I got thoughts. Absolutely love that game. Oh, I love that game so much. What a great fighting game that is.
Can we know one thing on the contract negotiation progress in a positive direction?
Maybe. But Marvel Token Fighter Souls, excellent fighting game. Beautiful in its graphic design, character design. Wow. And fluent graphics matched with gameplay. I'm really loving that game. So yeah. Yeah.
They put that costume in Amazing Spider-Man 2, the game. So
yes.
You have the Spider-Man costume now in that game if you happen to play the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep, and I got Spider-Man 2 here, so that works. That's right, Ellie, go Birds.
You ready to see what time it is right here, baby? Go Birds.
Go Birds.
But
yeah, Mark. Oh my God, Token, very good. What a great game that is. Great game.
What about are you still playing Marvel Rivals? Are you like still?
Yeah, I was playing all day today.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. Right, right into the draft. We're yeah, go Bills. Go right to your draft room and get ready to pick again. That's how you do.
You know, it's a bird, it's a little bird gang over there.
Yeah,
But you know,
y'all
you
don't.
Bills. You know,
Yeah,
we don't. I don't
we
got
we
anything.
go
You know,
we
Bills
go
Mafia.
we
Shout
go
out
to
to them.
Super Bowls around here. The
Wow.
I mean we do.
Well, I know that, but you know, sometimes
Listen,
you just hit
listen.
the throttle.
I ain't showing no love to the Bills.
Stop.
The Bills. Josh Allen has never beat the Eagles. He's 0-3 against us, so he can go kick rocks.
Guess you got fans, Hans. Guess you got fans. How the tables have turned. I should know who I
Fuck
am.
that. It don't matter. I'm telling you right now, them Bills may not make the playoffs. I just saying.
Oh well.
May not make
Well, anyway, to get right into it, what we're gonna be discussing today, it's a little bit of that Spider-Man news. I hope you got some of that information because again, Spider-Man's is still doing numbers. In case some people haven't known or heard, Odyssey has officially taken over as the number one R-rated movie.
Good old Mark Hampton. That's my boy. He's a Bills fan. He's part of a group of people I grew up with. Yeah, him and like a group from Egg Harbor City. If you know what Egg Harbor City is, you don't, but my people do. And they got enamored by the Bills going to the Super Bowl 4 times and losing in a row, and they've been fans ever since. So those are really actually true. He's a true Bills fan, like he really is. He's a true Bills fan. So that respect. There's no fake. He's not like a Josh Allen fan. He's liked them since I can remember. So yep,
Learn something new every day.
every day.
It's the 90s.
Yeah, he ain't lying either. He's not lying. He's not lying. He's a true fan. Like I said, maybe. Like I said,
he got a lot of energy.
They may not make the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. They may not make it. Just saying. It's either them or the Patriots that's going to win that division. That's all. We know that.
Like it might be the Patriots, but again,
I don't know. Patriots might take a step back though because they lost. When you lose the Super Bowl, you know it's hard to recover. So I don't know. The Bills might win it by default.
Well, but there you go. There you go. That was your sports section for the Party Nerds, brought to you by Haas.
Word.
As we mentioned, it's the 25th anniversary of the Fast and Furious franchise. Also, I've noticed some new things as well too that has popped up on my feed in regards to Fast and Furious as well. Did you know that race with Jesse and Johnny
Train?
Yeah.
Go fetch my car.
Did you know that he never had brakes on that Jetta?
Wait. So when he put his car together, when he did all his upgrades and stuff, he decided to get rid of the brakes.
There is no front brakes on this Jetta. When they line up, there's a part where they do a close-up of obviously the car, okay? And they have the close-up of the wheels. You look at the calipers, you see it, but there's no brakes. So my boy upgraded the whole car with no brakes. How did he even stop? No wonder he didn't stop. And he had to take the long.
What, he just did that for Race Wars? I'm so confused.
I'm confused as well too. One, I knew that there's no chance that the Jetta was going to be a Honda S2000. Yeah. But number two, no wonder he didn't stop because when he lost, he yelled out, "No!" He took the long way. He took the long way. Maybe he was trying to slow it down. But then when Johnny said, "Go fetch my car," he can't slow down. He has no brakes.
Oh my God, bro!
These are the most interesting facts.
So he customized his joint, and it's like, I'm gonna get him with this one, no brakes.
He put Nas on this. He put Nas.
Here's the button. You kids can't stop, won't stop.
You can't stop.
They can't stop, won't stop. Till that thing run out of gas.
That's it. Yeah, and he had no wonder the house was on an incline because at least he got there and guess he had rear brakes at least.
That shit's killing me, bro. I'd never noticed that at all, ever. I never. Who would think? I wouldn't even think to look for that. Like I'm gonna see
Okay,
it.
be
I gotta
honest.
say, when? Wait, what part did you see to see the close up?
So that's the part where they're lining up at Race Wars. So again, you just see him running out, and he's like, "Oh." He's like, "Go, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go race for pinks, like you." He gets all excited. And stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he gets the whoop. Yeah.
Leon brings the car to the front.
Visualize the
That's where the pan starts from the wheels. And
visualize the win.
Yeah, you visualize the whole lot. You
Visualize the win.
visualize the stop. Figure out where the pinpoint for you to turn to stop. But yeah, just to answer Mark's, Brian had the cleanest skyline. Like, I mean, granted, the R33 was definitely underplayed, but you're never gonna not like Brian's. Either it's the silver blue, which that one was iconic from Too Fast and Furious, or from Fast and Furious, the all blue. You had the all blue, which was the cleanest one, personally. You said that was my favorite. I liked number 2 though. Number 2 was Aura. It was Aura felt. It was just shortly lived, very shortly lived.
Yeah, it's short. Yeah.
But yeah,
Jesse with no brakes on his vehicle.
Jesse and no brakes.
He took the brakes right off. He's like, I'm gonna get him with this one. Take the brakes off.
My car. He can't stop. So he go to give it a car wash. He can't stop.
Hey, Toretto.
Talking about Jesse racing for Slip. Yeah.
Damn shame, bro.
Anyway, tell me some stuff. Do you know anything about Spider-Man? Did you get the news on Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is now the. I was looking at it. I was looking at it last night. Matter of fact, so right now Spider-Man is the fourth. I want to say, I think it's the 4th highest gross movie of all time.
Spider-Man's the 4th highest.
No, not the 4th. Not the 4th. I think. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Let me double check. I'm gonna double check.
Take your time.
I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong.
We can't be wrong about this because you know why? It's the best movie out. I said it.
It's like 4th or 5th though. Like 5th, I think. Hold on.
It's in the top 5 is all I know. Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
I'll tell you.
Probably go see it a 3rd time. I saw the new Spider-Man. Thought it was good. He thought it was good. Not great, not spectacular, but also good. Mark, was it? What would you give it at a score of 10?
Who you asking?
Oh, this is Mark.
Oh, he's giving you.
He said it rating. He said it was a good.
Man, it's way better than just good.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
Way better than just good. Yeah. Yeah, so it's number 6. All right, here you go. So it's currently number 6. Behind from 5th to all right, from number 5 all the way to number 1, right? You got Titanic with 2.26 billion.
Titanic is first.
Is 5th.
It's 5th.
Then you got that Niza 2 from I think China. That's 2.27 billion.
No idea.
Event. All right. Avatar Way of the Water is 2.33 billion.
That's the worst one that I think.
Avengers Endgame. 2.8 billion. And Avatar and the original Avatar is 2.92 billion. So Spider-Man Brand New Day sits at 2.22 billion. And again, it's only been 24 days since the movie's been out. What's today's date? Yeah. It's been about 24 days.
So it's still got a lot of room to grow.
I mean, these are the final after these movies has been in the movie. I mean, these films have been in the movie theaters for like 6 months, more than that. And Spider-Man: Brand New Day has its legs is just on insane pace. Like the pace is crazy. It's definitely I mean, at the very least it's gonna end up being the third highest grossing film of all time, guaranteed. It's gonna where Avatar is at 2.33 billion, it's gonna I feel like it's gonna eclipse that. I I don't see it catching Avengers Endgame at 2.8 though.
Yeah, I don't.
And only because you know, like I said, these films have like long staying power in the theater. I feel like everybody's seen it multiple times real fast.
Yeah.
Like really fast. Like I'm just if you've seen it you see that a bunch of times, blah 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 blah. You're going to the movie theater a bunch. At some point they don't get tired of going and see it in the movie theater, right? Because of how often that's why the numbers are so spiked up. People are just going back so fast to go see it, right? So as I'm looking at this, I'm saying, yeah, I think it's gonna own number three. I think it owns number three. Now does it still have a chance to look? If it has the staying power in the theater as much as Avatar or Avengers Endgame does, then yeah, of course there's a shot for that to happen, right? But realistically, I think people watched it so many times, like kept going back so many times that I think it's gonna as fast as they were doing it, it's gonna be as fast. It's gonna be like, all right, I can do this movie myself at this point after seeing it so many times, right? So yeah, so I'm looking at number three, which I did say this movie was gonna make 2.3. It's already at 2.2, right? So I'm on pace to be correct.
Now your predictions have been on point.
I'm on pace to be correct. So the score one for the bad guys, and yeah, but I think it sits at three. So I don't know, and which is, I mean, Spider-Man. And I was checking the list yesterday too on Box Office Mojo, and you see all the franchises, right? So you got franchises, and then you got like micro franchises from those franchises, right? So basically, where the Spider-Man franchise sits, right? These are all Spider-Man movies, right? They even included the into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. So, just to give you an example, the MCU franchise, all the movies within the MCU, right? Marvel Studios, they have produced over $13 billion in movies as far as their group, right? Those movies have made over $13 billion, right? But that's all the franchises. So that's number one. And then number two was the Star Wars franchise, right? So Star Wars has made, let me see, 13. I forget the number, but it was number two, right? So number two, I think it was, could be like, that's 13. Maybe I should check. I like having numbers, but um, the what else was I say? Oh, the Spider-Man, the Spider-Man franchise. Spider-Man franchise is number three. So you got the MCU in general, Star Wars, Spider-Man franchise. These are the highest grossing franchises in the world. It's pretty insane.
So
I
you're
ain't gonna hold
saying
you.
if you're doing a Spider-Man movie, you're gonna make money?
You gonna make money? No
Then
Spider-Man.
what happened to
Go
Madam
ahead.
Web?
So here's the thing. I'm glad you said that because they did not put that in the Spider-Man franchise. They didn't put that in there. It was all the Spider-Man. It was all Spider-Man. So like all the like Morbius and shit like that, Venom. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't group those. They didn't group those in there. I guess
Because
that's like
that
a.
is its own stuff.
So it probably is. I think it's officially called the Sony verse. I don't know. So the Sony verse of Marvel character. I don't know.
Still
Some
big.
weird shit. Yeah. So yeah, man. There's Spider-Man, man. He just makes money, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like his last three films are over a billion. Far From Home, 1.1. Uh, No Way Home, 1.9 billion. And then this one's already at 2.2. So it's just like, first of all, people love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. They
Yep.
do. They do. They love him as Spider-Man. So he's just there's no way he would have to just want to retire the character for him to get out of these movies because they're just gonna the way Sony and Marvel are making money together. Nope. So
Ain't
you
going.
see, so they're gonna you think like because you cross after Beyond the Spider Verse, Miles Morales will be allowed to be a live action character, but you can have him, but they're not gonna get rid of Tom no time
No.
soon.
They say, where you think you're going?
Mm-mm-mm. You gonna come out? You gonna make this money? You gonna make this money for us? So here, here you go. All right. My numbers are even. I think this is it right here. I think I just found it. Hold on. Franchises. Okay. Let me make sure it is. Yep. So yeah. So domestically. So this is just the domestic numbers. All right.
Hmm.
I didn't even get into like all time. This is just in domestic is U.S. and Canada. Right. So the Marvel Cinematic Universe are basically 14 billion because it's 13.9. So it's 14 billion basically. The Star Wars franchise in America is 5 billion. And for Spider-Man they're 4.5 billion. So they're right behind. Now to mind you, there's 20 they have listed 24. I'm not going to count the re-releases, so hold on a
Hmm.
second. Okay, out of all the Spider-Man, I mean the Star Wars films, right? There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, like 13, 14 of them that are not re-releases, right? These are just like any movie in the franchise, right? So, and let's see, Star Wars has been going on since the 70s, right? So you got Spider-Man, yeah, with about the same amount. So you're talking about a single character in Spider-Man. He had blah, 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 blah. That's a re-release, so we can't count that. Yeah, so about 11. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 11. I think 11. So yeah, with a powerhouse like Star Wars, right? That was way popular in the movies way before Spider-Man had a good film, right? Not till 2002 they did the Spider-Man movie. So
Hmm.
Star Wars had a mean head start. You know what I'm saying? So for that Spider-Man franchise to be neck and neck with Star Wars that's been around for 50 years, Spider-Man's a pretty popular character, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He's popular as shit. And when the movie's good, the kids, and that's the thing, kids, adults, and everybody in between love Spider-Man, bro. Don't matter how old you are, don't matter how young you are, don't matter what kind of demographic. Spider-Man appeals to everybody. So when you have a good Spider-Man film like we just did, and like No Way Home and stuff like that, everybody's having a good time. Money makers, bro. And that's why Sony and Marvel be going head to head, bro. Because it's so much money involved, man. Like so that's why watch Marvel be like, look, y'all done made 2 billion. They ain't gonna Marvel and Disney gonna be greedy and be like, look, see what you're doing. These are our ideas. We need a 60-40 split. Like, you know what I'm saying? This it's probably
Yeah.
bound to happen because the here's the thing that kills the shit. The corporate the corporations get involved in shit, right? And they seeing how they could even make more money. But it's real simple. Like Spider-Man is making y'all the money. Y'all don't gotta switch shit up. Just keep the deals the way it is. Like but it's not about the fans. It's about them. They're trying to
And-
milk it, but they're trying to milk it from each other. It's like y'all. This is a joint project, man. It's a joint project. Sony could not make the type of Spider-Man films without Marvel's help, right? But Marvel can't even make a Spider-Man movie without Sony's help because they gotta allow the character to be in it, right? So they need each other. We have yet to see now we've seen really good Spider-Man movies from Sony, but we have yet to see them have a really good movie and make over $1 billion, right? So now you're getting good movies working with Marvel and you're making $2 billion films. Because right now you put the last two films together, it's over $2 billion. 1.9, 2.2, over 4 billion, well, over $4 billion.
Yeah.
That's over $4 billion of movies. $4 billion worth of movies, your last two. And look, now they're gonna be like, we need to crank this shit up. Because why
And
did this
that's
one
where
come
they
up out of
overdo
it? You see how they go, the corporate gonna get involved, they're gonna fuck shit up. Now we did a movie in 18 months now. Like that's how they gonna start doing shit like that. So look for, because of this, right? The way Spider-Man is taking over the movies, right? The movie industry right now. So look for, I would say, in Secret Wars, that Spider-Man is probably going to be the hero, bro.
Oh,
They probably gonna make him. They might. He might be the hero, much like Iron Man was like the face of the Avengers,
mhm.
right? And they made sure to end that story with him having the last snap. It might be Spider-Man because number one, Spider-Man is a different animal as far as popularity, right? But the way the MCU was set up when he first got in, he can't be the one to end the shit. Like he just got there. He's a little kid. Like they
Yeah.
can't do that. That's RDJ. That's Tony Stark, right? That's his. It was either him or Cap. And either had either one of them two, right? So they ended it properly, right? How you end like the Secret Wars, has Spider-Man do that because when his next movie come out, in which that will make $3 billion.
I was gonna say Doomsday is easily going to make
They will,
over.
yeah.
I was gonna. It's
Doomsday
something in the
is
top
Secret Wars.
three.
Yeah, they're gonna put, and that X-Men movie that comes out after Secret Wars gonna make a ton of money.
Is you said something a little bit earlier about re-releases? Do re-releases tag on to the already made money, or does
Yeah.
that?
So it will tag on. That's what Avatar did. Because there was a time where Avengers Endgame was the highest grossing film of all time,
Mhm.
and then James Cameron wasn't having none of that shit either. Like fuck that. Run this shit back. So then Avatar retook it over, and it's been that way. But now here comes Endgame. It comes at the end of September with additional footage.
Mhm.
So everybody's gonna pop out for that. So there's a chance. It's a chance that she can take that shit right back.
You think Cameron's gonna end up saying like, we'll go re-release it?
We're gonna run that shit back again. he's as long as I'm breathing, we gonna keep running this shit.
Y'all thought it was sweet. Watch this.
Yeah, nah, we're gonna keep running this shit back. So yeah, man. Yeah, I've seen Spider-Man 3 times in the theaters? 3 times.
Same.
And I've watched it countless times at home. So yeah.
In ways that he
It's
will
not
disclose.
Whatever. No, if y'all want the link, just hit me.
Yeah.
You want the link? Hit me up, man.
I don't
why-
with
Look, this shit's making mad money, bro. It's not stopping the train. All right, it's not stopping the train. The train is moving. But yeah, man. Well, Spider-Man, man, is killing it. Record numbers, and then it's really shadowing the run that Odyssey is having, because Odyssey's having a great run. It's damn self.
They are. As I mentioned
what I'm
before, like you said, they took over as the #1 R-rated movie
over
So he
Deadpool, Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
So shout outs to that. Also, because I gave brand new Dave because they were asking for the rating 9.5.
Yeah.
It was a
Definitely
9.5.
9.5, easy.
Easy. And then also, Mark, I think I liked what you did there, but I don't think Richardson, you know what I meant. You know his last name. I don't think he'd play a good Eddie Brock. I think he's too.
Oh yeah, y'all trying to cast Eddie Brock.
Yeah,
I mean, we a little bit of ways from there, but
I know.
um, I don't know, man.
Because
As long as they get somebody, which I mean, I think they did a good job with Tom Hardy, right? Uh, so I mean, if he's not, I mean, look,
can we give it
the
to him?
universe might as well just use him.
Word.
Might
What
as well just
projects
use
is
him
he working on right now?
because we already have the connection from his post credit scene and Spider and No Way Home's post credit scene, right? So we already got that. We're gonna have Secret Wars. That's gonna after Secret Wars, the universe will be more cohesive with more characters that we haven't seen in the main MCU. Now we're going to see them in all one universe now, right? So why not just throw that Eddie Brock in there? Throw it in there. He's already established. People know who he is. Venom was honestly a successful franchise. Like
Yes, it was.
people forget that when you see these like Marvel movies, like Spider Man or the Avengers or something like that, like, and they're making $1 billion, $2 billion, close to $3 billion. They doing that, that's not normal. Like it's not a normal thing, right? So when you have a franchise like Venom that makes like 600 million or 500 million, something like that, dog, that's a successful ass franchise.
Yes, it is.
Like that is great. Like whatchamacallit, Fantastic Four, I think made like 440, 500 billion, I mean million, right? It made that much. But people are comparing it to like these monster making movies. And it's like not every franchise, just because it has like the Marvel tag, like it's not every movie is gonna make $1 billion. So you gotta the success, the normal success, if your budget's like 75 million or 150 million, you make 400 million, 500 million. I mean,
That's a good check.
y'all signing up for the sequel. All right, we gotta do sequel. Like, so that's like with these Spider-Man movies, the Avengers movies, like they're setting bars that's so high that now we always expect the next movie. Like, oh, how come Sean Caesar was a great movie, but how come it didn't make that much money? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, not every movie. The movie could be great, but it doesn't mean so many people are going to rewatch it over and over and over again, right? It could just
Yeah.
be good, and then you watch one time, it's like, all right, bet. Now I'm going to wait for this story to hit the stream, right? Spider-Man's a different animal. Can't compare that, right? Deadpool and Wolverine was a different. I mean, you had Deadpool and Wolverine, which everybody wanted to see in the same movie for a while. Of course, that's going to make over $1 billion, right? But you get a good film like Shang-Chi. Not everybody's familiar with the character. The people that did see it was like, oh shit, this shit is nice, and they try to tell their friends, but not everybody. Like, I don't know. So it's like some people missed out on it, but it was a great film. It's still a success, just not the success that lines up with like the top heavy films, right? Top heavy films. So it's hard to. I think some people look at the numbers and be like, oh, this movie didn't perform. It sucked. Now compare that to another movie. Let's say, uh, yeah, a successful franchise, the Bad Boys franchise. That's a
Mm.
successful franchise. Dog, they don't make Marvel money though. They don't make Marvel money on their films. They don't do that. They do the most they do is like 100 200 million, shit like that. 300 million, 400. Like that's that's a normal franchise that is successful. Like, oh shit, they made over $100 million. That's a lot of money to be made, right? So that's all I'm saying, man. It's Marvel. I think right now with Spider-Man, Doomsday, Secret Wars, I think they about to hit the hottest spot. Like they about to like it is like how it was before we got Infinity War and Endgame, where we just like they was hitting us with bangers. They was, I mean, in a row. Like they was hitting. It was like after Avengers, you had like
Hmm.
Winter Soldier, Guardians, uh, freaking
Doctor Strange.
Age of Ultron, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Spider Man, Ragnarok. Then we got Infinity War, bugging, 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 absolutely nonsense. So it's like I think that's where we're heading. Like we just got like now the few films before Spider Man. Some people think they're good, some people think they don't. Blah 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 blah. But generally, they got a little better, right? Like so, let's just say like Fantastic Four to me was a good film. So you start with that, but it really starts heating up with the Spider-Man film. Then you gonna have Doomsday, and then you have Secret Wars, and then when those movies are done, the new X-Men movie come out. So it's just gonna be on fire because people want the X-Men.
Mm.
So this shit about to be. I mean, they're just gonna be making
I'm
it
glad
rain.
the people want X-Men versus the people wanting Blade. I just want to go ahead and drop that gem
I keep trying.
into the
Listen,
water.
I keep trying to tell y'all, like we don't need a Blade movie.
Thank you.
A Blade show would be dope though, because just have him travel around and taking out vampires in the MCU. It'd be real simple. We don't need 2 hours of Blade fighting vampires, bro. Like I
There it
really
is.
don't. Like I'm
There it is.
sorry, my
Thank
bad.
you.
I like the Blade movies. I do. I really do. I even I mean, I kind of enjoyed the third one. Like it wasn't as good, but still, I mean, yeah, Wesley kind of. I think he was like done at that point, but like done with the character. But still, like we got the Blade movies, man. And if Marvel thought it would be successful, they would it would already been made, right? So there's no good enough story to be told where it's not silly. Like Blade came out in a different time where a vampire movie like that, yeah, would be dope. But now we're in a different time. Like that shit's like outdated. We've seen it a million times. So many
I haven't
vampire
even.
movies.
I was
So
gonna
many
say,
vampire.
when Blade came out, did it actually mention like Marvel Association or something like that? Or
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
oh, okay, because I didn't recall. It was,
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's always like associated or whatever it is. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's a different time. Like we didn't seen. We're so desensitized to like zombie and vampire movies and shows. Like we see that shit all the time. So you gotta, if it's gonna do a Blade movie, you gotta make it good. You gotta make it good. You gotta make it good. And I'm not saying they can't. I just don't think they came up with a good enough idea to be like, yeah, let's green light this right now. Like it's just, it's not a it's not like a complicated story. And he doesn't, and Blade doesn't have like a popular rogue gallery. So you're basing it off of people just knowing the character or doing their own research on the characters. It's a lot that goes into that. So why risk it? You do the show. You done like they done way worse characters. Like Blade's a great character. Just doesn't get the movie. Put him in the show, 6 episodes, right? And let him chase down some vampires and shit, and then match him up with the Midnight Suns. Bang!
ooh,
You do his show. You already did Moon Knight. You about to do a Ghost Rider movie, and then shoot, then put them all together, man. It's real simple. You already got the
and then
Punisher.
I was gonna say, and then do you put what's his face, Hugh Jackman for Wolverine again? Because he's never not gonna play Wolverine.
He's definitely going to play for the next few years. But at some point, you do have to. at some point they will focus on like a younger Wolverine because I mean you're gonna have a full-fledged X-Men, right? So the next couple years, like maybe the next like 4 years, I see like Hugh Jackman still playing the Wolverine. And you don't have to introduce a Wolverine, like a new Wolverine, to the X-Men in their first film. I don't need that. We already know he's important part of the X-Men mythology, so we can wait a movie for him, right? So you keep doing these Hugh Jackman joints. You know what I'm saying? A couple of Hugh Jackman show ups, and then he could retire and bow down. And
So
then
Hugh
bring in a new
Jackman is
Wolverine.
gonna be the love interest of Sadie Sink.
You
That's
know,
gonna
see
be
that?
weird.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, see, they're not. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't
That's
do
gonna
that.
be weird.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. You're gonna have you gotta have a because you want yes you do want that conflict the tension with Scott, Jean, and Wolverine, right? But you gotta have a younger so he can grow with them and make it make sense. Even though Wolverine is 150, 200 years old, so technically Hugh would be right in the right to play that part.
That
But
would be weird,
nobody wants
and
to see that.
nobody trying to see that.
Nobody's trying to see that.
If you're
So
trying to see that, there's something wrong with y'all.
yeah,
I'm gonna say it out loud. Something wrong with y'all.
yeah. So um, yeah, man. Spider-Man's breaking records. So good for Spider-Man. Good for the box office. Good for movie theaters that thought they were going to close down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially when you're talking about like the numbers and stuff like that. I think it's very important to also like talk about like you remember the times that were because as we were talking about Shang-Chi and stuff like that, we were still kind of like not into the whole movies and staying at home and all that types of streaming. Like, I think also it plays into the fact that times have changed where the movies have found their mojo back. Like they got the mojo.
Yeah,
We outside, like people are spending money. Like yeah, it's a good time for the movies again, right? It's not like how we were just trying to get people to just go outside and hey, see this film, or you know again, we're putting decent films out there and we were trying to compare the box office scores. But I think for what it's worth, it's just like I think it's just good overall just for movies in general, where yeah, we're outside to go see good movies and stuff like that.
yeah. This is it's very important. We had a movie theater. Where I watched one of my Spider-Man showings out here, and two, three, like 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, they announced maybe it was 2 years ago, and they announced like they were closing down,
Oof.
but they didn't. They announced it. It was on the news, all that shit. I was like, oh shit, because we done already lost a couple movie theaters. So I'm like, oh snap. But I think with some success from certain films getting people back in the theaters, and movie theater was able to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's still thriving right now. So that's what I'm saying. This is a great thing that we're seeing the Odyssey doing what it's doing, to
Mm-hmm.
see Spider-Man doing what it's doing, because that means these movie theaters will stay up. Because once if they get rid, listen, if the movie theater industry were to go away, I don't think that. Yeah, like listen, that's one thing. That's one thing that we should always have is the movies. Be able to go to the movies, get your snacks, get your drink, and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Yeah. I'm talking about Regal. I was talking about Maze Landing. My boy Mark on here. He yeah, they were going to close. They were going to close. Yeah, we all go to Tilton. Tilton is that's with our IMAX. That's the lounge chairs and everything, all the recliners and everything. So that's the one everybody goes to. But when I wanted to go see Spider-Man, when you're like, there's no Thursday shows, I'm like, you're bugging. My show was at noon on a Thursday, and it was 1, 2, 3. It's probably 20 people in the movie theater, and I brought like half of them.
Definitely noon on a Thursday where I had a job.
I calls out if I remember. Spider-Man call out.
Unfortunately, I was not blessed with this opportunity.
When Infinity War, listen, when Infinity War came out, I Did I? Yeah, I almost quit, bro, because I've been put in to get off for that.
Oh,
I've been got to get off for that shit,
Jorge.
and they wasn't gonna let me off work, and I almost quit. Almost quit. Ended up quitting a few weeks later, but almost quit that day. I was pissed. So I had tickets, but luckily I bought tickets to 2 shows back to back. Oh my
Oh
god!
my God.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
So who budged? Who budged on the? Yeah,
All right. So
who compromised?
I saw Mark put on here that this was like week 3 of the facts holdout. I'm here to say that my money has hit my account, and I showed up to play.
There it is. There it is.
He said my money has hit the account.
That's what y'all saw for weeks. The holdout is over. I saw Mark put it up there. Shit. All right, I can finally talk about this motherfucking movie.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
We got
You got a few things to talk. You got a few things to talk about now.
I do have
because you got the Spider-Man movie. You got X-Men 97.
Of course, I can get.
So go ahead. We just gonna sit back.
You ain't gotta. You gotta.
We just sit back. We'll cut in and out as needed. But you got this.
Feel free to chime in.
We are. No, we are.
Okay, for one, I think I've already brought up the fact that there is a formula for Spider-Man movies.
Okay.
And for one, what's up, Biggs? What's up, Mark? For one, he has to be broke. He has to be depressed. I love the fact that, okay, so if you remember the Spider-Man franchise with Tom Holland, right? First movie, second movie, third movie. Yeah. Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, right? Do you remember in all these like Spider-Man movies, he always gets with like an octoroon sister, right? And there was the one girl, aside from Zendaya, there was the other girl, I think that was with
you talking about the first
girl.
Yeah. The vulture's daughter.
You know what was funny within the first half hour of this movie? A white woman hollers at him on the floor, and he moves that day.
He's like, "Oh, we're on the same floor."
He's like,
yeah. Cool. Yeah,
like,
cool.
All right, yeah, I'm
cool.
out.
Yeah.
He moved that day. He's like, if it ain't a sister, I'm not twisted.
The motherfucker's like, yeah, we just got a special problem, but that's about it. I was like, oh, all right.
Like, hey, we're on the same floor. I gotta speak to my landlord. Nope, not doing. We're not doing this.
Yeah, I'm over winning.
He moved to the roof with the cobwebs to get away from that white woman.
That's wild, bro. Wow.
Secondly, I love the fact that we didn't learn where Jean came from.
Yeah, that's good, right? Yeah.
Nor did we just found out that she was orphaned. I love the fact that we got to learn about her sister, who was also a telepath. I love that part as well.
Yeah.
What I will not forgive is the fact that when the credits were rolling, I then came to the assumption while I was sitting there in that chair, because I watched it. I saw y'all talking about Tilton and Regal. I don't mind where I go to see movies. For one, they ain't fixed the goddamn seats at Tilton that recline. Them shit got holes in them now.
Wow. So comfort is not apparently for y'all. Comfort is not it.
No. If you got recliners in your theater, I'm for one, when you provide too much comfortability to people, they do get way too fucking comfortable. As a matter of fact, they start digging into the couches. They take their shoes off. I need to go someplace where it's uncomfortable. It's just a seat, and I need to see the movie theater. That's it. Because I'm looking at the seats at Tilton from when they first opened to now, and I'm like, them shits look raggedy. All right. So, okay, I came up with this notion at the end of watching Spider-Man.
Okay.
Because of course he was going through his metamorphosis. So he had that little inhibitor chip that he was putting inside of the back of his neck and everything like that in order to basically like get rid of the overstimulation. It's kind of like a motherfucker without caffeine. He needs his caffeine, so he hits that motherfucker so he can just get back to normal. He don't have his headaches or anything like that.
Yeah.
But obviously he wanted to do that because he wanted to put the inhibitor not only on, he tried to do it on Hulk, didn't work. But he really wanted to put it on Jean because Jean was about to take out the entire city. Shout out to the Punisher because he was about it. He was sitting there from 5 miles away. He was like, I'm about to pluck this bitch off. Shout out to Frank. Frank was like, you know what? She ain't gonna kill all us. he started putting this fucking gun together and shit. Oh my God. So the one thing I will say when I got finished watching this movie was I came to the realization when I like got done watching it and I got back in the car was like, oh shit. When they find out that you can depower a mutant with a fucking chip and it was made by Peter Parker, don't let somebody like Magneto find out that he made some shit like that. They gonna come for him. And I hate to break it to you, but I tell people every time the Avengers are a team, the X-Men are a gang. They don't come solo. They don't do that shit. They will roll up on you in multiples. Like when we watch X-Men 97, there's not one scene where somebody comes to fight and it's just them. It's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
They are the Crips and the Bloods and the Latin Kings and the Vice Lords all in one. They are there for one general purpose, and that is to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's call a spade a spade. When I thought about that scene, I was like, man, you know what? Spider-Man is that dude. I've seen him fight a lot of mutants. But I was like, when they find out that he made a chip that could depower a mutant, basically, if you think about it, the way that Magneto describes mutants is like, okay, this is like their God-given ability. They were birthed with this power. And now that they have this power, you got to think about it. But like, you know, they think of themselves as these like, you know, like these chosen adults. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He said Spider-Man not having a bulletproof suit is stupid. True, because he did get shot. and that's the thing. That Mark, yes, he did. Metzger did run off with that broken inhibitor because he is going to make multiples of that shit.
Well, of course he is. He's
damage control.
He's an X-Men villain.
He's an X-Men villain. Absolutely. Yeah. So when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, Peter Parker made the prototype for this fucking little ass microchip that can depower a mutant, a powerful OP mutant like Jean Grey can put it in the back of her head, and she broke free of it. Only somebody like her could break free of it. Other ones ain't gonna be so lucky. Yeah. But if they replicate this fucking chip, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, they're just gonna do the yeah. That's the upgrade.
Do not let a person like Eric Magnus find out. Be like, who made this shit? Him. See that little boy right there? He made that shit. Word? Yo, listen. Call up everybody, yo. Call up everybody.
That's when the saxophones start playing.
It's the one thing I tell you guys, man. Yo, they roll deep. They don't do the singular shit. You know, you're not gonna find Cyclops just sitting there squaring up on somebody by himself. No, you're gonna find at least 16 motherfuckers waiting in planes, jumping out of shit, scubaing somewhere. They gonna whoop his ass. Spider-Man gonna be fighting for his life. Look, man, he might not have been able to take a 50 cal to the fucking neck, but you know, when you got somebody like Magneto looking for you, you need you got to watch your ass.
Yeah. So you watched the film. How do you feel about the film?
I thought it was good. That is a prototype atypical Spider-Man movie. That's what it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like No Way Home was just the extravagant of the extravagant. That was like balls to the wall. Like, let's just throw all this shit at it. Let's do all that.
And
now it's like, okay,
eat it up.
Let's get more centered. Let's get more centered into a Spider-Man flick, which is basically like, if you think about this movie, Brand New Day, that kind of reminds me of Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
like,
in a way,
yeah.
Like, to be honest,
it's a lot like it. Him having issues with his powers. Now this one is more like he's upgrading in his powers. He don't know how to handle it. The other one was he was so drained from being Spider-Man that he was tired of it, so he kind of mentally like shut off his powers.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that something that I also obviously noticed is that we're not going to get a Spider-Man movie without somebody else in it for a real long time, like a straight up solo Spider-Man movie for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, if I think about it, was it Nick Fury was in Far From Home?
Yeah.
Was it all the motherfuckers was in No Way Home? Now you got Hulk and Punisher in brand new day. You know
Hulk,
what I'm saying?
Punisher, new Black Widow.
Yeah, so you had all these motherfuckers in there.
And Jean Grey.
So like, I really like, if I think about it, in my lifetime, I haven't seen like a straight up solo joint of Spider-Man since
in the MCU. Yeah,
in the MCU.
But you're not. It's more
Tony Stark was in the first one in Homecoming.
Yeah. And Captain America made a.
He always said, "I see Facts contract issues have been resolved."
Yes.
The money's hit my account. Yes.
The gang is all here now.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're not going to see it. The way their contracts are set up for the Spider-Man agreement, like we're going to have Marvel characters, but that's fine because
that's fine.
We already got the solo Spider-Man with him being in his own universe multiple times. Now we know, like, you got to keep that connection to the MCU somehow. And at no point did I ever feel like this was a Hulk movie or a Punisher movie or a movie. And that's the key.
Correct. But
that's the key.
Is that not weird to you that you like think about it at the end and be like, he's not going to be solo anymore?
Not yet. I look at it like how I used to read the Spider-Man comics when I was young, right?
It's just Spider-Man and friends.
People just be popping up, man. He'll swing around and then catch up with the Daredevil. He'll swing around and
totally forgot Daredevil was in No Way Home.
Yeah, you see what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You're in New York with all these heroes, all these different characters. Mm-hmm. They should be popping up because
just whatever.
Yeah, but there's still his movie. You see, Matt Murdock came and he was there for 2 minutes, if that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 2 minutes, if that. Established they're in the same universe. Established that this is Daredevil because his instincts is crazy, and he was gone. We didn't see him the rest of the movie, right? Yep. You get Yelena in there for a few scenes. You know what I'm saying? You go to the spa with her, and then you catch her on the FaceTime, right? Or on a video chat. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You only get her for like 3 minutes the whole movie. Nothing wrong with that. Her presence was felt, but then she was out. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like Punisher. He
played a real integral part.
He's MVP.
Yeah, like let's call Punisher in this movie an emotional crutch.
Yeah, I can do that.
He is definitely like the crutch of this movie. So it's like the only one that can identify with this, I guess, if you want to call it this puberty type fucking emotions that Spider-Man's this second mutation, this metamorphosis that he's going through, these bouts of anger issues. The only person that can be like, I get that, is him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Punisher was walking around with no consequences. Yo, you have probably like the biggest telepath in the Marvel universe, basically damn near damaging about a good 10-mile radius into the city, or 5 to 10 mile radius, whatever she blasted. She was like,
it was enough.
And that's another thing. It's like, okay, Jean's power set. That's maybe the first time I've seen it calculated to the point where you kind of realize I can just wipe everybody out. So this is like that Phoenix Force type shit where you realize how powerful Jean really is. That's why like the Phoenix was really like cue to her. Like it was like I gotta get with her. Like if I join for if I'm this cosmic entity and I need to join forces with somebody on Earth, who do I do it with? Yeah. And it's like, yeah, her power is that fucking nuts. Yeah. But bro, for Punisher to be just a regular human walking around, I gotta give Dev credit here. Like, and he lives on a ship. And to be honest, like Spider-Man saved him from Staten Island. Was Staten Island the Daredevil episode? Was it the Daredevil episode where he broke dude's arm? He's like, hey, I like to shake your hand. That's a good cop name. I like to shake your hand. So you mean to tell me that after Staten Island, he called in a favor and he called Peter Parker? He's like, yo, get me to a tugboat.
That's a great thing about that movie too. That Staten Island shit, because it kept coming up.
Right, it was the Daredevil thing.
Yeah,
that's where the cage was that Fisk had all the motherfuckers at.
Listen, man, but that's the connectivity that I'm talking about. That's why we're not going to get Spider-Man. It's just going to be Spider-Man, and that's it. You're not going to get it. It's too active in New York. It's too active. Shit happens. We're going to run into different here. Like we're going to run into different sets of heroes each movie, and that's okay because it's still his movie. Now I can see this is the thing. Like you almost where I still felt like it was I feel like Civil War was still a Cap movie, but it still felt like an Avengers movie at the same time. It was like
it did.
It's very Avengers like, but they centered it. They centered it on Cap.
Civil War. Captain America Civil War.
Yeah. So it sat with him, but it still felt like this is an Avengers film. At no point did I feel like this was a X-Men film or a Hulk film or a Punisher film. It is a Spider-Man film with characters.
Remind me again. T'Challa's dad passing. Was that Civil War? Or was that Winter Soldier?
Civil War. Yeah.
What makes you think you are going to save him from me?
Don't worry, Ms. Romanoff. I'll kill him myself.
I kill him myself.
Yeah, man. Fucking Chadwick was delivering them motherfucking lines.
Yo, that movie is still so fucking hilarious to me because fucking Bucky's going full speed. He don't realize that fucking T'Challa is running neck and neck with his ass. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
What you on, dog?
Passing him and shit. Passing him. Shit, man. Them fucking Wakanda herbs, boy.
Bro,
he got the herbs.
Dev said, how did he physically catch up with Spider-Man? Dev has this thing where, like, if there's an anomaly of like physicality, strength, or something, where basically like Frank Castle catching up to Spider-Man, him swinging through city blocks. He's going through 5 city blocks at a time, and Frank shows up like 5 minutes later. There's no fucking way in a truck.
That was a Ford van. That was
he ran Spider-Man ass over.
Dominic Toretto he couldn't catch up to him. 5 blocks in one hit.
Yeah, dog.
No,
listen,
not happening. He said the nigga was with MJ getting a pep talk and caught up to Spider-Man, who swung across town. He went over water.
Yeah.
And he caught him. No way. He said he pulled up in the 18 van. He had a teleporter in that.
Clearly the writers have collaborated with Fast and Furious, because again, that whole Dominic Toretto
There's no way in hell. That would mean that while Spider-Man was swinging through city blocks, like curving around buildings, that would mean that Punisher is going through the windows of the skyscraper.
Hey man, that Spidey tracker works numbers, bro. Just saying.
So super accurate. Ned and Frank were working together. Spider-Man's over here.
That's his guy in the chair. That's Punisher's guy in the chair. Because Punisher normally does have a guy in the chair. In this movie, he said low key.
NY City traffic. There's no way.
Listen, Frank got there. Frank got there just in time.
X-Men 97. I I could now see where Bo DeMayo's writing. And
What I said?
I can now see it.
What I said?
Thank
I
you.
said this shit last week, bro.
Yeah.
Last week.
I literally saw it. I was like, yeah, they're
that
squeezing.
shit.
They're squeezing.
That shit ended. The Bo DeMayo stuff ended when Magneto got obliterated.
They got obliterated. So
that's where his pen to paper ended.
So this was cool. We got the Polaris. It was something that happened first season. So remember, in the middle of all this stuff, we got these we got a Storm episode. So it was we got the Polaris episode in the middle.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll let that one slide. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Then we get all the way into it to where Gambit comes back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Gambit gets into like this whole weird ass fucking fight with like, well, for one, Apocalypse just like ends up dead. There's no rhyme or reason as to why he died. It was like, oh, well, his subconscious is inside of Gambit. It was like, okay, all right, it's happening.
First of all, I would love to see on the show in that universe how he did that. How do you can't leave that out? Like I needed to see that. All right.
Yeah. Like, how did you do that? Like, it was 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, I know that does happen. He can do that, but how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah.
Because
that episode went off with just him with Apocalypse telling himself to give himself more power, right? And that's it. That's all we got. Like, all right, Gambit's coming back.
It was like, okay, Gambit's coming back. Guess what? Shut that down for a week. We got to get Wolverine's claws back.
Oh yeah, he's going all over the place.
So it was like, okay, we got the Wolverine episode. We got Wolverine's claws back. But guess what? We're going right back to this X-Men episode. So so the Apocalypse episode starts I think it was like the last 3 episodes or whatever.
Last two
or whatever.
Last 2.
Rogue turning into this OP character out of nowhere, but never used the powers.
No,
barely.
She put Apocalypse in a gym. That's all she did. She put him in a little gym, and that was it.
She didn't punch a soul.
Nope.
If you got Rogue in OP body armor and she not squaring up on nobody, what are we doing? What are we doing?
She came in a magical cape and put him in a gym and gave that shit to Cable.
Like here,
that's
bro.
how.
But
go ahead.
Did you see it? That part sucked too, because I was like, if she gave it to Cable, it was like, you did it, nigga, you did it.
Yeah.
It was like, and he like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama.
But this is the problem. This is how you know, since the Magneto episode.
Oh, which was great. The first four is
and you could tell that's the difference.
Episodes, it was like, huh. But the thing is, okay, you get rid of Magneto, you could probably do this entire season with Apocalypse. Just Apocalypse arriving on your timeline, just fucking shit up for the next 5.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
5 episodes. You didn't have to do the subconscious thing. Him being dead that next episode fucked everything up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I get it. I was like, okay, that does happen. But now I'm like, okay, Magneto's gone. This, which usually leads to the Onslaught saga, because the subconscious.
Did we get it? Wait, time out. Before you get into that, we did get a Magneto funeral. I can't remember.
No.
That's a problem.
No.
So no Magneto, because I remember earlier in the season, I'm like, oh, the kids gonna be Pietro and Wanda and Polaris. They're gonna be at the joint. No service, no nothing. I just remembered there was no service. Someone is huge. First of all, that's Professor X's most loved individual. So you mean to tell me he didn't have not a service, not anything, not a dinner, not a brunch, not nothing, not nothing, no type of wake, nothing over back. Just all of a sudden it's just like, all right, I'm back. I'm just gonna be in the danger room, torturing myself. That's all we got. Him in the danger room torturing himself. And Magneto, as far as the mutants go, in that show, he's in high regard. They have him in high regard. He
Yep.
is one of those ones they look up to. You mean to tell me they didn't have nothing, absolutely nothing about his death?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Matter of fact, because if you remember, we got the Danger episode, right?
Yeah, that's where
the Polaris episode. The Polaris episode was the Danger episode.
Yeah.
Well, in the middle of that, I'm like, okay, that's basically Xavier dealing with his grief.
Yeah, that
So-
weird shit.
so-
That was the
so-
weird shit, and that's why
so he-
Danger came about. Yeah, how they
So
made it in the show.
He goes in the danger room and was like, "We ain't prepared because motherfuckers are dying. Dial this bitch up to 10, and
Yeah.
everybody get to fighting." But then the danger room's like, "Nah, fuck that." He was like, "I'm adapting to this shit. Let's just fight these motherfuckers for real."
Yeah, that was it. But even that was quick. So all that was quick.
All that was quick. The half-hour episodes were really quick.
Yeah.
Also, Mark, I do see your comment. When Rogue got celestial powers, was that comic accurate? I am going to say yes. During Axis and Race to Save Earth, Uncanny Avengers,
yeah.
Rogue absorbed the combined powers and the psyches of almost every single mutant and Avenger on Earth. And she went toe to toe with the giant Celestial. I forget the fucking Celestial's name. But if you read Axis and you read Race to Save Earth, Rogue,
I have it. Yeah.
Rogue becomes damn near a god. And,
Yeah.
and what does she do when she gets her god powers? She starts fighting motherfuckers, which is something that she didn't do in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Apocalypse, after he killed Magneto, was the threat. He warned Charles Xavier that he was coming to wreck shit in his timeline. He warned him. So you got Xavier trying to get his team ready, quote unquote, in the danger room. And fast forward, when you actually do face Apocalypse, bro, that shit's quick, done, over with, no threat.
So here's how you can basically sum that up to be like, okay, that could work. Gambit died in Professor X's timeline, right?
Yeah.
So in order for him to die and his subconscious to be in Gambit's body, that could happen, and it can in comic way or whatever.
Yeah.
Still, in a half hour, it's too little time to explain anything. He said the biggest problem is power levels. They need an event that lowers all characters' power levels to basically turn them into street level motherfuckers.
Well, shit, I felt like they did that with Polaris in the last episode.
I thought that they did that with Polaris.
They definitely, because if you remember when she was with X Factor and Havoc's like, all right, Polaris, wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And she was doing Omega level shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me in this last one, like she's having problems and getting knocked out? Like, nah, it's not consistent. There's no consistency.
She just took on basically the symbiotic evolution of Danger in this one episode that fucking blew our minds, and yet she gets like punched in the face and knocked out.
She gets her ass whooped. Literally gets her ass whipped. I don't like
no sense to me.
I'd rather her not be there. Like, they should have just kept her and Bishop on that vacation that they didn't tell us about when they missed the last episode. They should have just kept her on that shit, because I did not want to see her get her ass whooped all of a sudden. You just showed me how crazy powerful she is. Now you're going to have her just be obsolete. Like, just
to be honest,
it doesn't make sense.
If I'm doing all that shit, I'm not putting my dukes up. Well, why would I even put my hands up?
That's all. Remember the one dude that put his hand. He said, "You know what? Let me pray. Let me go like this."
Yeah, but that's the thing. Apocalypse should have been a threat. That
he should have been a threat the entire time.
The whole thing. Yeah. This thing was about you market the season about these 3 different timelines. You got to stop Apocalypse, right? The future timeline, they did what they had to do. The old timeline, they thought they did what they had to do, and they fucked up.
Right.
So which led into the present timeline where it was just like, yo, this shit is about to go
Well,
basically some doomsday
introducing
shit.
everything. So we introduced X Factor, of course, in season 1. X Factor comes back to season 2. X Force gets introduced in season 2.
In a brilliant way. Yeah.
The acolytes of Magneto got introduced in season 2. And I'm like, the Mutant Brotherhood got introduced in season 2. I'm like,
everything they were cooking. Everything was cooking. Everything was cooking. But everything was cooking.
Introducing everybody.
They thought they were cooking. They were cooking.
They're like,
but then they
somebody just walked in the office like, oh, I got a way to introduce the acolytes of Magneto now that Magneto's dead. And they were like, yeah, let's do it, dog.
Listen, they fucked up.
They
Apocalypse
trash.
And Gambit. First of all, it's one thing we didn't get the Apocalypse shit that we wanted. We didn't deserve that. We didn't deserve. Why even bring Gambit back? What is the point? Why do that? Why do that? If you're not gonna, I wanted to see Gambit be Death. I wanted him to be the Horseman of Apocalypse, and I wanted him to kill innocent people that he was mind controlled, whatever. Through Apocalypse, I wanted him to come out of it and be like, "What did I do?" That's what I wanted. What did I do? And then he has to answer to that shit the next season. Like that's what I wanted. Like bring him back, but let him have some consequences on his heart. They didn't do that. They just let Apocalypse to take over his body, and then once you put Apocalypse in the gym, he's back to normal, and he can just live off.
Gambit shows up in episode 4 or 5, right? So he shows up in 4 or 5. And I agree with Dev. He should have showed up in like episode 7 or 8.
And they put episodes.
And
in
the
between.
thing is, you put him in and have him standing next to Apocalypse.
That's what I thought was happening.
And the other 3-4 horsemen of
that's what I thought was happening. This is how we know. This is how we know Bo don't got to do with this anymore. Like after Magneto, you could tell that shit was brilliant how they killed off Magneto. Brilliant. You know that was some bullshit. Was some bullshit. You can tell the difference. Even though the Danger episode was really, really good. It was really good. Right? Yeah. I mean, that was just a good episode. The rest of the season was not written correctly at all. It was inconsistent.
It was like if I'm doing chronological order, I'm like, for one, I'm speed writing, and then now I'm cluster fucking this whole thing.
Yes, Dev. Deb said Gambit should have killed the X-Men. Yes. It should have been some consequences.
Yeah. But yet,
consequences.
Nightcrawler got to sacrifice himself for his sister,
and I hate that.
I hated it.
I hate it. Correct. I liked it in the show. Now hold on. I have two ways about it. I liked it in that episode because of the episode itself. I can just watch the episode. That's dope.
If it is not for my sister.
Overall, that shit sucks because you wasted Gambit. You wasted Gambit. You wasted Apocalypse. And then because you wasted Gambit and Apocalypse, Nightcrawler had to go.
Nightcrawler had to die.
We're not getting no more Nightcrawler.
Why?
Kill Morph again. Kill him. Yes.
Shoot him in the back.
You kept us. You already built up Morph to be likable. Kill Morph. We don't need Morph. We need Nightcrawler. They fucked up. If they'd have did Gambit and Apocalypse right, and then he did that sacrifice, it worked. Completely worked.
One has to make sacrifice.
But nah, you wasted. We lost three opportunities with characters.
Magneto, Nightcrawler, and who?
And Gambit. Gambit should have for people to die. Gambit.
He could have stayed dead.
He could exactly.
Let's not be all holier and thou over Gambit.
Like
he not a top 10 X-Men.
And he took definitely not. And then on top of that, because of the way they did that, I do not care that him and Rogue are back together and happy ever after.
I don't
care. I don't care. I do not care.
I would have rather had a depressed Rogue
of course.
The entire time.
Yes,
give me more.
That's what I'm saying. Rogue. Because I know a depressed Rogue will throw her hands.
Yeah. They could have had Gambit come back only for him to they had it set up because Cable did shoot him in the head. Shot his ass in the head. So they had it set up. where Rogue could have had Gambit, but they got rid of him. But he didn't get rid of him. He should have never came back from that. Should have never came back. He should have came back and went right back to death. Like said his goodbye and right back to death.
Bro, that was another one. They introduced the Brood. I was like, they introduced so much shit.
Yeah.
So much shit.
Wolverine episode. Yep.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Okay, so clear that out. These 2 episodes of fucking Lanterns are fucking amazing.
Yeah, the shows.
This show is amazing to me. I'm
show's
sorry,
better
bro.
than show's better than the previews even. Every better than its trailers.
Ralphie, I know I got on late. I know you gotta head out, brother.
I do. Unfortunately, it is part of my contract. So with that being stipulations and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
But I will be catching you guys next week.
Before you go, Lucas, we have been nominated for 2 awards in the Comic Book Community Awards. We might have put them on our Partynerdz post and story. We got nominated for Best Entertaining Content and for Best Live Stream. And Ralphie's already writing his acceptance.
Yeah. That he's doing.
It's a fan vote. It's a fan vote. So we got to get people to vote. We got to get people to vote.
Which we will. I just wanted to start off by saying that I have already started this.
Why are you starting this? We ain't winning.
Let him have it. Let him have it. Let him have it. This is his thing.
Well, this is our thing. I'm speaking on behalf of all of us.
You are. Absolutely.
For us. I feel
but you're doing it. Yeah.
We're finalists, Mark. So we haven't won yet, but we're trying to get everybody to vote.
If you can get everybody to vote, then I will have
that'd be dope.
Well prepared for us.
Yeah. Tell them how much you got so far.
To whom it may concern.
There you go.
That's the start. I feel like that's a very general way to start for the masses. I feel like I'm gonna pinpoint some things. I feel like I don't want to spoil too much.
He's gonna add shit every week.
Every week, I'm gonna
every
add
week.
something.
Every week, you want to add
something's gonna happen.
But with that being said, I do have to depart out of here, fellas. So, in fact, it's good seeing you. Hi, it's my
Peace
boy,
out, bro.
Jorge. I will holler at you and everybody in the crowd. I will see you guys next week. To whom it may concern. Bye.
All right, Ralph.
I'm crazy.
Word. So, Lanterns. Yes. So, for a pilot episode, I gotta say, because for one, I kind of knew that the writing was going to be good because of Damon Lindelof, who did The Watchmen.
Yeah, Watchmen.
The Watchmen for HBO.
Yeah, Watchmen.
So when we get into this first episode, and we can spoil it because the first episode, of course, was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You get an aging Hal Jordan who has had Green Lantern ring for about 40 plus years.
Yeah.
And is basically now given a trainee in John Stewart, young Air Force veteran, just like him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Idolized him.
Mm-hmm. Shows no fear. Highly respects him. But the thing is, like, and yes, Mark, he did do True Detective, the first season, which was McConaughey and Harrelson, which was
that's a great
the best one.
Yeah, great season.
Best. Jeez.
First season's the best season.
So it obviously this whole season is going to be really grounded, right? So it's not, there's no comic-y cheesiness or anything like that you see from a lot of what the DCU has been doing. And Gunn's not really, he's just executive producer, so he's not really like writing anything, you know. So when we get this older Hal Jordan and we get this young John Stewart, and you're coming to find out that the ring, you know, that we've seen from the movies, like the Ryan Reynolds movies and everything like that, the constructs that the ring can make and everything like that, the whole term that we call them as space cops is real. They utilize the ring as like a service weapon. It's like, I pull it out when I absolutely need it. So when we're seeing like all these dialogue content of the entire like first and second episode, and how real the training actually is, and how much of a dick that Hal is. And Hal is a dick in the comics. Like he's an absolute asshole in the comics.
Yeah.
John is more stoic. He's a leader. You know, like there was a point in time. Remember, if you watch Justice League Unlimited in the early 2000s and the late 90s, John was leading that group for a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, you had Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman on that team. Even though they had their own gripes against Batman, because he put cases out on the entire fucking Justice League in one fucking episode, and they almost kicked that nigga out. You know, so shout out to Dwayne McDuffie for writing that shit, because there was I love to bring this episode up because it's one of the greatest Justice League Unlimited episodes.
That man's just tired. He was just tired of everybody's shit, bro.
They come to find out they're all sitting at their little fucking satellite base on the moon, right, where they all hang out, and they come to find out that Batman has contingency plans on every single one of them, and fucking Batman just sits there and goes, "What?" He was like, if anybody is going to not be compromised out of this entire group, it's going to be me. I can't be compromised. There's no way I can be compromised. He was like, and he points to every single one individually. He was like, he points to Superman. You can't fight. You've never been trained. So you're a little erratic with the way that you fucking fight. Martian Manhunter, we don't even know anything about your race or the people that you fucking roll with, or what, you know. I've never been to Mars, but you're from Mars, and I don't know if these motherfuckers coming down here. Wonder Woman, you're from an island that nobody can fucking see. Like he starts calling everybody out,
going down the line
of all this shit. He was like, if anybody ain't going to be compromised, it's going to be me. And you got fucking Cal up. Wait just a goddamn minute, bro. He's like, no, you sit down, Cal. Clark. He was like, don't forget, I know who you are, Clark.
Yeah.
Yo, one of the greatest episodes.
It's the best.
Of Justice League Unlimited. But to get down to Lanterns, John is going through training, but Hal's not telling him shit. He's not telling him how to fly. He's not like that first 10 minutes. He is the car scene that everybody sees in the trailer, where he puts the ring on the dashboard and jumps out of the car.
Yeah,
and like pretty much, John is just supposed to figure shit out.
Yeah,
figures out to protect himself with bubble wrap. He doesn't figure out a way to basically like cut this whole car in two and fly into space because he's never learned how to fly. Right. So Hal is the worst teacher. So he's basically based on like intuition. And as a matter of fact, when the subconscious pops out of the ring and talks to John, he's actually much nicer than he is. Like, I guess it's Hal from like 20 years ago. 40 years back. He's having this conversation with him and tells him about, this incident that's happening in the middle of Nebraska. And then when he finally gets to it, he just ditches fucking John. Like he was like, yo, what was the message? He was like, there's hail in Nebraska. And he was like, pay the check, and just fucking flies off. So, like John has to get a plane ticket, all this other shit to get to Nebraska. Lord only knows where the fuck they're at right now, but he has to figure shit out by himself. In the second issue, he ditches him again. He basically, so the ring has a charger like a fucking iPhone that he needs the lantern in order to charge the ring. Yeah. And he basically tells him, nigga, go to my house and go get the lantern all the way in Coast City. He was like, so John, like one of the flunkies from making the band, because basically Hal is Diddy, telling everybody to go to Junior Cheesecakes over the bridge. He goes to Hal's neck. Oh, Jorge's back. So he goes to Hal's house. Hal's house is completely empty with nothing but a bed, but it's a big fucking mansion that was loaned to him from somebody else. He gives him he gets the lantern, brings it back to him and everything like that. All the while, Hal has been stirring up all types of shit. He gets shot, basically brought to a hospital where he's the only patient because this town is fucking weird. Yeah. He goes there, he sees hospital equipment still wrapped in cellophane. realizes that not only are there aliens in this town, but there's also a component of alien technology that the people in this town are using to try to detect aliens. And how the fuck did they get that shit?
Yeah.
So this whole thing, for one, for it to be like a murder mystery and like a cop drama, it's built like that. Like with this whole mystery of it, it just so happens to be Green Lanterns because it's space cops. It's just a big fucking episode of Law and Order with 2 Green Lanterns, and it's really good. And to the point where when questions aren't being as direct as they should, Hal fucking takes off to a prison planet out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And has to go talk to Sinestro.
Mm-hmm.
So the question that he asked Sinestro is like, what do you know about Manhunters? Because there's a suspicion about like Manhunters, which are one of the Green Lantern's greatest fucking foes. As a matter of fact, the Jedi Order in Star Wars is Order 66. The Order in Green Lanterns back in the 1960s that killed off all the Green Lanterns is Order 666. So when he goes to see Sinestro, he's like, what do you know about Manhunters? And he was like, well, that's about the second greatest threat that you should know about. But I'll tell you this. Sinestro's telling Hal this. He was like, I'll tell you this. The one big threat I need you to tell me about is what's up with about John Stewart. So it's like Sinestro's been in prison for about a decade now after trying to take over the Green Lantern Corps, coming up with their own Sinestro Corps. And Hal was the only one to take him out and locked him away. They've known about John this long. And yet he thinks that he's training the next Green Lantern when he don't realize he's training his replacement.
Yes.
That's what I think is like the dope thing about this. Because in that pilot episode, at the end of that whole hour, Hal kills himself. And the ring's not there. So somebody either killed him or he killed himself. Yeah. And the thing is, Hal is somebody that doesn't showcase any fear, no depression, or anything like that. So for him to take himself out is kind of weird.
Yeah, somebody definitely killed him.
And then the ring's not there. So that's where this whole thing is. Like, and to be honest, I'm enamored by it because the Hal that I know from the comics that's a dick is the same guy. This is the same Hal Jordan that when was the Parademons and Darkseid in the animated series came down, and he was the first one. He was like, I have no fear about this. And he got stomped out by all the Parademons. This is the same Hal Jordan. It's the same guy.
Oh man, yep.
He got smacked by Darkseid, and the Parademons jumped him.
Yep. Yep.
So I will say that these first 2 episodes have been real good. I'm saying.
Yeah. So it's dope. It's grounded. So we don't get all like the CGI space stuff. Like it's centered at home.
Yep.
It's it's like another 48 hours or 48 hours. Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy. It's like that, but in comic book lore.
Yeah.
It's dope.
What another crazy thing in the second episode is that John doesn't even have a ring yet, but yet he can build shit with his subconscious without having one.
Yeah.
So like he told him to just think of something. He gave him the ring so that he could fly, like learn how to fly, because he told Hal, he was like, you ain't never taught me how to fly. And he put his fucking hands down and tried to fly, and a bird appeared.
Yeah.
And this bird, Hal took the ring back. This bird followed him around from going to Coast City. Like he left Nebraska, went to Coast City. Bird followed him around there. He got knocked out in the back of a van. And when the aliens basically like jumped his ass, the bird was still fucking floating around. His subconscious was still controlling the shit.
Yeah.
And even when the aliens basically showed him their genocide, they basically hacked into his brain. The bird was still fucking floating around. So like John is like you without even realizing it, John is this super powered fucking subconscious iron-willed guy.
Yeah.
And then he comes back to Coast City, and he was like, Hal's like, what the fuck is up with that bird? He was like, it's just a bird. And he took it in his hand. It was like, made from the ring, and he just smushed it into some dust. And he walked back into the house. And he didn't even realize it, that he subconsciously was thinking about the bird the entire time.
Yeah.
Great. I like it.
This is a really good show. Really good show. It's like I said, like 48 hours. Got that Logan. It has that Logan feel to it too.
I love it.
Yeah, just
I love
real.
it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's really good. Looking forward to the third episode.
Bro, he said could Simba Mufasa could he be the Iron Man of DC if this continues to be good? Well, he's going to be a Man of Tomorrow. So you got somebody like him entering a gun type movie and seeing how that's going to coexist. So Jon Stewart's going to be a Man of Tomorrow, but that's going to be more so centered around Lex. If you want to do the movie right, if you want to do that Superman movie right, you did the first one on Superman, great. That was great. You know what I'm saying? Lex gets out of prison and you got Brainiac running loose. Make it about Lex.
Yeah, they better do something right because they definitely that Supergirl movie did not push the needle.
No,
push the
not at all.
DCU forward. It did not do that.
Nope, not at all.
At all. So they gotta come up with something, man. Because all the main movies so far has been Superman centric.
Oh yeah, they've been all Superman centric except for this Lantern series, and this is a TV show.
Well, I'm just talking about the movies.
Yeah, the movies.
The shows. I mean, the shows are good. Like Peacemaker, Creature Commandos, like the good shows. Good shows so far. So the shows are good.
Peacemaker shows have been good.
The shows are good.
What is it? I will tell you that your Batman 2 is filming on the streets of New York as we speak.
Oh, that's cute. More wasted time. And it's wait. Listen, if they were able to do this movie and then already be in production, filming the other Batman movie, cool, no problem. It's just like having two different Batman titles. I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
but they are only focusing in on this shit, and we don't even have a Batman for this other universe that you're trying to pop off. I don't like it.
This is the argument that a lot of people have. They say the Trinity or nothing. If you're not going to start with the Trinity, you need to stop.
What are we doing? What are we doing? This is the mistake that was made in the DCEU
when they didn't do a Batman movie.
Yeah, they did Batman v Superman when they should have did a Batman movie. They should have been Man of Steel, Batman movie, Man of Steel 2.
There was a Wonder Woman movie in there, and the first one was okay.
Well, actually, I like the way how they introduced Wonder Woman in that film. That was cool. So you could add that Batman versus Superman, and then Wonder Woman. Like they did it wrong. They just went from Man of Steel to Batman and Superman got problems.
Everybody's chronological order are fucked up, man. I don't know what's up with these films.
They already made this mistake though.
Oh,
so this time, go ahead. What?
Wait, Biggs. I see the cop is from Gotham. Okay. Here's a little tidbit about that. All right.
Okay.
So her name, the sheriff of that town, he was like, Hal talks to her and says, "You don't sound like you from here. Where are you actually from?" And she says she's from Gotham. Her name is Carrie Kane, Sheriff Carrie Kane. Okay. Who else do we know with the last name Kane in the Gotham world? It's two people.
What's Scarecrow's name?
No.
That's
think of females.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. What's Poison Ivy's name?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
You go ahead.
All right. So Batman's mom is Martha Wayne. Batman's mom's maiden name is Kane.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. So also outside of that,
Kane and then Wayne. Boy, these writers are so creative.
They're very, very creative. So the other part of that is that Batman's cousin, who ends up being Batwoman or Batgirl, whatever the fuck you want to call her, is Kathy Kane.
Which is that's the cousin. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's Batwoman.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
So
that makes sense.
So she's a Kane. So She could be she's Carrie Kane. She's not Kathy Kane. She's not
So it could be like a sister, cousin, something. So all that.
This girl might be like
the first Batman connection.
A blood second cousin to Batman.
Yeah, that's.
But
cute.
It's in a TV show.
That's a TV show. Do the fucking movie. Like, just do the movie. Like, I don't care about the 6 degrees of separation in finding family members. Okay, we got Kathy Kane and Green in the Lanterns. We're gonna have Alfred's side piece in Peacemaker. Like, I don't care about none of that shit. Do the Batman movie, bro. Cast this motherfucker. Get us hyped.
Hey man, people like Easter eggs, bro.
Nah, man, fuck that Easter egg. Like but you see what you had to do to go get that Easter egg. I didn't. Now I didn't even know that. So right. Yeah. So no. Do the fucking movie. Do the movie. Stop fucking around. Because what's the next movie after Man of Tomorrow?
Batman 2.
See that? You know what I'm talking. I'm talking about the universe. I'm not talking about the Elseworld.
It's funny because
what's the next movie?
It's supposed to be Brave and the Bold.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
It's supposed to be Brave and the Bold.
They ain't brave enough to cast this Batman.
If you do Batman 2 with Robert Pattinson in February of 2027, and you pause production because Batman 2 is doing their movie for Brave and the Bold. You're pushing Brave and the Bold to what? Late 2028, early 2029.
When is this Batman movie going to come out? The Batman 2, the same year, right? 2028 or 2027. No, it's supposed to come out next year.
February.
Well, yeah, they'll be done February
2027. February, March.
They're gonna need some. I feel like they need room. It should be like a May or June. They should do it for May or June or something.
So they are filming now, so I don't know if they are in post production or what.
Why bring that movie out in February? Like I don't understand. Why is that the slate?
Oh, you know what? Nope, 2028, February 2028, not 2027.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. So if that's coming out, then that means Brave and the Bold ain't gonna come out
2029,
30. What are we talking about here? That the whole universe might have sunk by then.
Right. So, and the thing is, no talks of a Wonder Woman movie. And Clayface don't count? No.
Yeah. Again, wasted money on a Clayface movie. How does he have his own movie? He has his own movie. Own movie. They was like, you know what? Let's put that Clayface. Give him a. Maybe we could turn Clayface into a franchise.
That's coming out this year.
Yeah, maybe we can turn that into a franchise. No, make a little money.
No,
we don't have to make a killer cast. We just
wait. There's no way that Clayface is a part of like the DCU.
No, it better not. It's not. It has to be like an Elseworld, like its own universe. It better be just like the Batman.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's officially a part of James Gunn's mainline DC continuity.
No. I do not believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I think it's stupid. There's no way.
So wait, you mean to tell me that the Clayface that they shot up in Creature Commandos on that couch is this Clayface?
So yeah, so how would the timeline work if that's the case?
Did he die?
Is this before all that? Like, I don't understand. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Shit is fucked up.
Yeah, chronologically, they filmmakers in general just need to stop with the chronological shit. Like, you can do it in a singular episode if you want to do a flashback scene, but don't fuck me up and give me something in the present day, and now I got to look at some shit from the past.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is you're literally watching, like you're watching Marvel just kick ass at the movie theater. Spider-Man's making a buku money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have Batman, you have Superman. You know what I'm saying? You got your own heavy hitters, and yet you're still fucking this shit up.
You know what it is?
Get it? What is it?
Marvel does not focus as much on the comics as they used to. DC is whooping their ass on the comics. They are a movie company now.
Yeah, they are.
Marvel
really are.
is a straight up movie company.
They are.
They're,
They are.
They're integrated into Disney Plus. They do their shows through that.
Yeah.
They now have for the first time in history. I mean, as much as we just basically we ain't really like shit on it, but as much as we just gave a little bit of shit to X-Men 97, it's still a good series.
It's a great
You know
series.
So,
It just is the last half is
yeah.
ugh.
So
they better do something.
So like you got X-Men 97, you got your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man that's about to drop.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're
Vision
doing
Quest. Vision Quest is on the way.
Vision Quest is, I love that trailer. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Vision Quest is on the way. We'll get that
they're
very
doing
soon.
They're doing television. They're doing animation. They're doing their movies. They are not focused on
and their video games are kicking ass.
Bro, the last and their video game units. Yes, I will agree with that.
They're kicking ass. Well. They are kicking ass.
So they are outside of comics. Like they could care less. Like I just bought the brand new Miles Morales #1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny, like how integrated the movies and the comics are, because they start to showcase things. There's literally, when Spider-Man was coming out a month before the movie drops, there's a brand new day comic with Punisher, Hulk, and Spider-Man. So read along the lines, obviously there was that leak of the Across the Spider-Verse trailer, and then all of a sudden we get a Miles Morales #1 comic book that basically just came out and everything like that. So it's like Marvel's fully integrated into their movies.
Yeah.
Like when Kevin Feige took over the comic division, and you were like, "That's fucking weird." It was for a reason.
Yeah.
The Star Wars ones that they do, that Marvel basically still has copyright ownership of, they're literally Star Wars comics for the movies.
Yeah. It's a pipeline right to the movie.
It's literally a pipeline. It's like Marvel comics. It's like, man, they look fucking familiar. Like I just saw the trailer. You did, nigga. It's right there.
Yeah. Well, that's where they're seeing. They're seeing crazy money from these projects.
Yeah, man.
So they are, and DC's not, because
DC's not. They're fully integrated in their comics. Their comics are whooping Marvel's ass.
Yeah. You gotta. You can't. You gotta win at something.
Yeah.
But even though they might be kicking ass in the comics, those comics will even be better and have more heat even on the comics if they can get the movies right.
Yeah.
They're having a hard time getting the movies right.
Well,
that is the issue.
Absolute Batman is going to get made into an animated series. Do I say it's a little too early? Maybe. But cool as hell.
But listen, they're like, well, we got such a good response from that. We're going to have to roll with that. Yeah. They're finding their own ways to try to make money as far as entertainment outside of the comic books, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take something that's hot like Absolute Batman. It's like, all right, we're turning this into a franchise right now. Like we have no time to lose. We got to jump on it. So that's what it is, man. I hate that we're getting the Batman, and then we don't even have a casting for the Brave and the Bold. We get this Batman after how many years now? 4? Is it 4 years?
Yeah, it'll be 5.
Yeah, by the time it comes out.
Well, what is it? It's 2028.
Yeah, so by the time it might be 6, right?
6. It'll be 6 because
it came out in 22.
22. It was the same year that Spider-Man came out, the last Spider-Man. So it took 4 years for the Spider-Man movie to come out after the last one. It's going to take 6 years for the Batman movie to come out from the last one.
Listen, man, this shit is stupid. Now, luckily, the Penguin show was good, but outside of that, bro, like, there's nothing. Like, it's that movie was good. The Batman, like, it was good, but it's not. Not everybody was freaking hammering to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the second one. Like, it was just like, yeah, you didn't have to do the second one. You could have just left it as is and just focused on the DCU. That's all I'm saying. Now we're gonna get this. Who's the villains in this? I forget because I can't. In the new one that's coming out.
The new Batman? We do not know.
What, in the Batman 2?
In the Batman, I don't think they announced the villain. You know that Harvey Dent is in it.
Okay, so we got Harvey Dent, but he may just be Harvey Dent.
He might just be Harvey Dent. That's what I'm saying.
Not Two-Face. So it might just be, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let's see. Was the Batman 2 2028 film? So let's see. Oh, Sebastian Stan is in it. Who's he playing?
He's playing the Winter Soldier.
Fuck.
It's like, fuck it. Just bring him in as a Winter Soldier. We'll just name him something different so we don't get sued.
The Riddler is back in it.
Why? See, this is
it's saying that Colin Farrell is back in it. Huh? Interesting.
Well, the Penguin's gonna be in. That's what you're saying.
Oh, Sebastian Stan is Harvey Dent.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Scarlet. Oh no.
They said Scarlett Johansson's Poison Ivy, right?
No, Scarlett Johansson. They're doing the Phantasm. They're doing Mask of the Phantasm, and Scarlett Johansson is the Phantasm.
Oh, I thought they was gonna. I heard rumors it was gonna be Poison Ivy. She's gonna be.
Nah, it's
interesting
because you remember. You remember Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember watching that in the theaters, and then you come to find out that the Phantasm it was a woman?
That was wild. Yeah, that was wild.
What?
That was wild. Yeah, they played. Yeah, they played.
Shit?
Yeah, they played that good.
Bro, I was a kid in the theater. I remember like looking at my uncle like, yo, what? There's no
that was
way.
wild.
I was like, the Phantasm is big, is damn near bigger than
Yeah. They played it off well.
Way.
You would have never thought that. Shit was crazy. Like, what?
All right, cool. I think we're caught up, but
yeah,
we're going to talk more of this Atlanta stuff.
We will. So we need the X-Men 97 score for the season.
Man, God, I want to give him like a 7.5.
Yeah, that might be shoot.
I want to give him like a 7.5 because man,
if it ended on episode 4, it'd be a 10.
If it ended on episode 4, it'd be a 10.
It'd 10.
If they ran through the joint, if Apocalypse was running shit for the next episode 5, 6, 7, Gambit still ain't shown up. By the end of episode 7, cliffhanger, Gambit shows up, teaming up with Apocalypse. You find, and then maybe Gambit makes a death. They join the next Horseman of the Apocalypse. Somebody gotta be Pestilence. Somebody gotta be something else.
Yes.
You know, like if you
we never really seen Apocalypse the way we saw Apocalypse ever again in that episode. So
if you think about it, like imagine if he just like recruited his gang, which is what he always does. You know what I'm saying? Like Apocalypse is just pretty much, I got to get my 4. If I get my 4, I got 1, let me get 3 more. And that's like his recruiting tool. He just got to go through the whole fucking joint. Like him becoming Apocalypse was one thing. That's 4 episodes into the season.
Yeah.
And then you get him getting his team together until the end of the season, and he still fucking lives. Like it might be a standoff at the end, but they don't finish the job.
They don't finish the job.
Because if anything, when I talk about the X-Men be jumping motherfuckers, Apocalypse is probably one of the only motherfuckers that want you to try and jump them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. But when he got his crew together, he's like, all right, cool. I got a gang with me. You got yours? Let's go.
Cable, Archangel,
Psylocke and him.
Psylocke, those motherfuckers got their whole story wasted in those last couple of, because what were they there for? To take on Apocalypse. And they never got the chance to take on Apocalypse. Bro. Like we never got the chance. That's what I'm saying. We lost the chance at Apocalypse and his horsemen against the X-Men and X-Factor and X-Force and all these other mutants.
Fought all them motherfuckers.
That should have been the Avengers Endgame fight for the end of the season, and we never got it.
And
we never got it.
And the post-credit scene is Mystique just shooting Valerie Cooper. That's
for what?
Val has no skills or no powers whatsoever. Shooting her really don't mean shit.
Yeah, you could have just kidnapped her or something or put her somewhere else.
Threw her in a hole. You know, like you've been straight.
But I don't know, man. That the pen's different now. The pen is different. So 7.5. So you got 7.5 for
Shonuff said he got a C minus.
That's about right. It's definitely if the luckily the first half of the season was so great, and so you can give it will be a C. But
we saw Havoc playing Top Gun with Jubilee.
Oh my god, bro. Like he wasn't even. He didn't even care what the operation was. He was just having fun with Jubilee. Weird. Weird. Like that just seemed out of context. Like, why are they just so buddy buddy all of a sudden?
It's
Like,
so weird. It's weird.
yeah, that was just weird, man. So yeah, you got that. What's your score for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
It's like a 9.
It's about right.
Yeah, it was a 9.
Me and Ralphie scored a 9.5. So that works. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
I still don't think he should have got shot with a 50 cal. No.
Yeah, I wish he had more of a traditional villain to fight up against. Just one more traditional villain. That's kept it from a 10 for me.
You had Tombstone right there.
Yeah, like you just didn't utilize
Scorpion right there.
You didn't use a lot. Like I needed a villain, not just Jean Grey. Like the Jean Grey angle, she was an antagonist, and that was cool. I have no problem with that.
The way he whooped on Scorpion, I was like, all right, well, this ain't worth shit. You know how long we waited for him to fight Scorpion?
Yeah,
and he beat the brakes
living
off
shit out of him, bro.
I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, but that's what it is. If he had more of a villain where he can go up, I mean, they had the hand, but the hand is a bunch of ninjas.
Yeah,
it's not the same. Like I need him to go toe to. I want him to go toe to toe, knock somebody out real quick.
That's because you know why? Because the hand needed somebody else. They needed Wilson Fisk. If he'd have stepped out of the jail, oh nigga,
that'd have been crazy. Apparently, Kingpin can't be used in the movies yet.
Wonder why?
Yeah, we gotta look that up. It was brought up. I'm gonna try to look it up and see why.
Is that a Fox thing?
It's something in the. I don't know if Netflix still has the right.
The original Michael Clark Duncan fucking Ben Affleck, that was a Fox movie.
That was a Fox thing, yeah. So there's something. That's what Vincent D'Onofrio said, but I gotta look more into it. But he said like he can't legally be in the movies yet. So there's got to be some type of. I don't know what it is. We gotta look it up. But yeah,
it's actually due to complex character film rights shared between Marvel and Sony. I see. Come on, y'all, get it together.
Oh, I know what it is. The same reason we can't get Miles Morales. They waiting for the Spider-Verse to end. They're waiting for the Spider-Verse to end.
Kingpin is in use over there.
Yeah, he's definitely in the third. From what I've seen on the trailer, he's definitely in the third one. So yeah, yeah, that's what it is. This is same reason why they can't use Miles Morales in live action. They want to play that. Sony wants that trilogy to play out first, and then but it's like who cares? Like he's already been on shows. Everybody loves the Kingpin.
Loves Kingpin.
Yeah,
if he'd have came out of that jail, bro, that'd have been dope. I'd have been running in the aisles.
That'd have been dope. But no, but also if that's the reason, which I'm pretty sure that is the reason. Once you said that, then Spider-Man 5, Spider-Man 6 will probably get a Spider-Man Kingpin situation, which is I know Kevin Feige wants that to happen. I know he wants it to happen.
Miles from then, didn't Tom Holland say, "I know when Miles enters the MCU"?
Yeah, but you gotta. This motherfucker's about to.
I know you gotta take that with a grain of salt.
His last two films, they made $2 billion each, basically 1.9, 2.2 right now, and still going. Like Sony ain't having none of that shit. That motherfucker's playing Spider-Man until they feel like the money's running out or something. He's gonna have to retire the character himself. Like I just don't want to do it because there's too much money involved. He's making too much money. The more money he makes, the longer it would only be a solo Miles Morales. Now, if he's doing it 10 years and he's like, I don't want to do the character anymore, they have Miles Morales in the universe, then they can switch the mantle. But right now, at least for the next decade, Tom Holland is in. Yeah. He's making way too much money.
Oh no, Tom, they talking about Tom made like $100 million by himself, just doing the movie. Because of the money that the movie, man, he's set.
Yeah.
Zendaya picked the right one.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
That rooftop scene was everything too. So yeah.
Oh man,
they both acted their ass off.
I was like, damn, you got sucked.
Yeah, they both acted their ass off. That was great acting, both of them. Like,
man, I was like, oh
yeah. Man. As soon as he said, I can't believe you remembered, I was like, oh shit, that's G. I was like, oh shit. Oh, that's Jean.
I like Jean.
Oh.
Man, them X-Men, they'll fuck your head up, bro.
Oh
Go
my
ahead, stop
god.
it.
But think about Jean though. She's oh yeah,
Devious.
let me go slob this motherfucker up real quick.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just like damn Jean, like you
I'm
that
like,
ruthless?
Jean is grind. Look, soap operas, man. I'm telling you, man. Look, they don't do Jean like Look, yeah,
But she was doing that. So she was
Yeah.
doing the act.
yeah. They're
She's
like, man.
different. Jean Grey different.
It was like, I gotta tell you, there's no sign of you in there.
That was great. It's like
You ain't nowhere
No
in there, dog. I look. I went in this room. I was way back here. You ain't in here.
no thoughts of you whatsoever.
You did a good job with that spell.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna see no part of your ass.
That's so fucked up, bro. Oh my god, great acting. But yeah, man, we'll talk more next week.
Absolutely. So, of course, once again, we are nominated for 2 awards for the CBC, which is the Comic Book Community Awards, best live stream and most entertaining.
Entertaining.
Facts Project got nominated for best comic book show for my YouTube channel. So if you on there, feel free to vote us in if you like.
All of them.
Yep. But we will see you guys next week. Ralphie, everybody else, we'll see you next time on the channel. Party Nerds, go.
Peace.